I'm Rosalind Fung with Flourishing Workplace, and I'd love to share a little bit more about how you can have the competitive edge at your workplace. So for me, I really believe in being able to keep evolving, keep expanding. And it starts with, as leaders ourselves, it starts with continuing to, and never stop, growing and continuing to ask yourself these questions that challenge us, that create self-reflection, and being able to go, what else is possible? What else is possible that I can create within myself? What else is possible for me to create out there that's aligned with my purpose? So it's very important to be very clear about your purpose. Why are you here? Now, many of us may believe that we're here because we're here to serve. We're here to support and love others. And yes, absolutely. And sometimes that's a little too vague. And so it's asking yourself, how are you here to serve? So oftentimes, our purpose comes from our pain. So for me, for example, my pain, I learned in a very painful way because everything looks perfect on the outside of my life, except I didn't feel that. I felt like it was never good enough. I was never good enough. And I just couldn't feel like what people saw on the outside matched how I felt on the inside. And so I realized it was because I was operating from this belief that I'm valued in my doingness rather than my beingness. And my doingness was never enough. And so when I realized that, which then that manifested into me being a perfectionist, an overachiever, and this mentality of no pain, no gain, I realized that really wasn't working for me. I realized I wasn't being authentic to me. I was confident on the outside, but my self-value, my value of myself was very low. My self-esteem was low. So you can have a lot of confidence, but a low self-esteem. Okay. And they're not the same thing. Many people think they're the same thing. Now, I have a lot of self-esteem, but my confidence depends on the activity. So confidence is actually activity dependent. So am I confident to cut my kid's hair? No. Okay, don't give me a pair of scissors. But am I confident to learn from a professional how to cut my kid's hair? Yes, absolutely. And so can you see the difference? But your self-esteem and your self-worth is about the value you hold of yourself. And this comes from within. So when we are clear about what's happening here within ourselves and what that level of self-worth is, and I really believe in all my experiences working with leaders of all types, business owners, team members, it always boils down to self-worth. And so with this, it's looking at truly understanding you're worthy enough to live in your purpose. And it's about getting clarity about what that purpose is. So today, my purpose is to help others be, do, and have, be who they are, fully expressed, create life and business from who they really are and have what they desire. And from this place, then we can create and be in service. So now coming back to the innovation pieces, we want to look at how can we create something that is different, that is better. So for me, for example, I was able to be the first psychologist in Alberta to create an online program back in 2015 because I saw that was a missing gap. I was inspired by the work. I wanted more people to really be impacted in a positive level. And so I created this online program. And so I want you to think about what is something that you constantly see could be done better, could be done differently, and listen to that because this is your brilliance. This is where you are coming. This is where your gifts are coming through. You know what the richest place in the world is? It's the graveyard because so many people die with their ideas left inside of them. They never birth it out into the world. don't be that person. Your ideas, your dreams, they're in you because they're for you. Birth them out into the world because you're worthy. You were made for this. And so this is where innovation starts. As leaders, we need to be more innovative. A lot of times leaders actually come to seek for my coaching because they are evolving. They're tapping into the energy they want. They're spiritually evolving and they want to continue growing, continue understanding their spiritual self, and continue understanding how to bring more of their energy into their work, into their life, because they understand that they've done a lot of the mindset work, but there's more. There's more. They understand that there's more to them than just this vessel here. And so when we, that's one of the innovative ways in how they start to bring more of their brilliance into the workplace, which then creates even more innovation and i.e. creative ideas into their team. And so that is one of the things that when it comes to being innovative, think about also, what is your next level? What does that look like? And if your next level is like, I need to grow myself mentally, my mental wellness, my emotional wellness, my social wellness, my community wellness, right? My spiritual wellness. So it could be all these different realms. There's so many realms that here at Flourishing that we coach our clients on, that it's really about being able to explore which one are you feeling called to, because that's your next level for your innovation. That's going to create the impacts on your leadership, on your team, and in the world. Thank you. I'd love to hear what your next level looks like, what area you're going to be focusing on. I'm Rosalind Fung at Flourishing Workplace.